actually die. They don't.
Yeah. Why can't I just be a ghost?
Pretty fucking morbid,
I mean, we
isn't
kind
it?
of do. I mean, humans do get like that when they black out. Like they get scared and they black out. So we kind of do have that, but it's not really a safety mechanism thing to play dead. It's kind of like it's just the pressure gets to the point where it's like you get startled and you're just like it's just that
I've
bad.
never blacked out. I think.
I've never either. Well, actually, no, I have blacked out once. Actually, mind you, riding my my bike once when I was going to school. Fucking coming down the hill, yeah, I did. I came around the corner and I kind of like drifted it in my push bike, and it kind of like went sideways, and then it like when you kind of peter with it, so I kind of like petered and went.
Yeah,
so like I came in like so I came in a slid and went huh, and it locked and I flipped and I went so I was like yeah whoa and it jammed and went flying off the side, and in the interim of it like
horrible.
I went from like all I remember was going. Huh! And then I didn't remember anything, and then just me getting up and being like grazing off my legs. Like, damn, what happened there? Like, I blacked out for like a split second, like for that whole fucking shoosh. Just all I remember, like I said, 100% just fucking hut, and then I'm on my ass, and I'm just like, what the fuck happened there? Like, I literally, like that whole, I did not remember the flying, nothing, just none of it. It's just completely blacked out.
I mean, that does fucking happen though.
I guess
it can happen while people driving too. Like,
and I guess in the end, it's like it is like a safety mechanism in a sense because you're more prone to not getting hurt when you're ragdoll compared to if you're aware and you lock up. That's like in car accidents where people black out or asleep usually survive.
If you like if you're stiff and rigid in a car and it crashes, you're fucked. Like you're gonna get injured.
Yeah, exactly.
But if you go and just
that's why
you're fine.
Saying, like
well, you're not fine, but
yeah,
it's less risk of injury.
Like those that are sleeping, or like as they say, if like people that fall asleep at the wheel or something like that, don't end with so much damage because they've gone limp, so they're not.
Because if you sit in the chair and just stiffen, and then that goes
because you lock up for the impact, you're like, oh shit, and you tense up, and everything just locks up, and you're like, oh, and then you jolt in the incident.
I mean, you can brace, but you don't like fully stiff. Like you don't just sit there like and then just crash because.
Speaking of something like that,
seatbelts do a lot of damage.
It's not it's just more related to car accidents. I was watching a dash cam video of like it was a Tesla merging over lanes, and there was a 4B Ute or whatever it was, kind of like must have just been shitty that Tesla didn't really cut him off, but like merged in front of him, and you can see him kind of pick up speed, and he like slightly nudges the Tesla, then he pulls back, and then you see him come up a little bit more harder, and as soon as he bumped the back end of the Tesla, you see the dude's airbags go off, and he's like, and you see him like tense up, you see the like the split second, and you see like he was going like the second time, he was going for like
he wouldn't have
purpose,
expected it,
and he was like, yeah, and he goes to nudge him, and went, you see them both explode, the driver and the passenger seat just burst up, and you can just see the car like, fuck. Like, motherfucker, you can see the frustration because he's like slowing up. He's like, I can't see now.
How the fuck? That shouldn't be doing that though. If you're getting nudged in the back, the front shouldn't go.
No, it was the guy behind him. It was the guy behind, like the dude in the 4B Ute, who was being a dickhead, who was ramming up the ass of the Tesla.
Oh,
yeah, because Tesla.
The Tesla
had the dash cam in the back. He had like the dash camera in the back of the car as well. And yeah, you see him coming in, and he hits him the second time with that large ram in the ass, the Tesla, and then you see both the bags go, and it's just funny. You see him just instantaneous karma, just bang in his face, and he's like, "Fuck!"
I've always wondered what happens to the console stuff when it goes boom though. Like it just
some of the panels. So basically, with the driver, of course,
because it would have to shoot outwards or upwards. It's like once you get hit by it, it's a poof.
Well, that's the biggest issue. So with the steering wheel, you've got that whole front plate will come out when it explodes. So it's designed technically when it's supposed to bust. I
think it just drops.
It kind of either drops or it usually goes up. But there have been incidences where people have had the airbag go off and that plate smacked them in the face, and they've ended up with like black eyes, like raccoon eyes, busted noses, chins, like fucked teeth and shit and like that. Like that's my biggest fear.
That one's rare though. Like
yeah. But that's always my biggest fear. If I was in an accident, and the airbag
also
would go
depends
off.
Like if you're sitting right like this, of course it's gonna go. But if you're sitting back normally, like about there.
Yeah.
It shouldn't hit you.
It shouldn't. And the airbag helps everything else. And then with the passenger side, usually it's that plate above the
usually you have just a slight bend in your arm like that to actually drive. Like
yeah, you don't drive full stiff, and you don't drive like
you're not like this, like an old granny.
I know. It always gets me with those people that drive cars like that because I feel for them. If they were to be in an accident, that airbag
when you get hit, it's like
straight. Well, there's no room for it to really just like straight into it. Like it's instant, like back
Yeah, you
end
just
face
kind of
into
just
it.
bam, let's headbutting it or something.
Like
Like
it's but it's. Well, I mean, you've seen how powerful those airbags are. People do pranks where they like have them under seats and shit, and they go off, and people go flying in the air and stuff. Like
yeah, I've seen that.
they're
Yeah,
powerful. Like it's a
I
big
almost set my
explosion.
book flying.
But I mean, cars got so many airbags in them nowadays. It's crazy because you got like originally
on the
it's the
sides,
driver's
then the
seat.
back.
Well, steering wheel for the driver, and it's above the glove box for the passenger seat. But now they don't just have that; they have them indoors. They have them in the sides of the seats. They have them at the sides of the walls going up with the
Have them in
cars.
the
The back
back doors
passenger
too.
sides. There's airbags everywhere nowadays. Like for everything. Like imagine
Depends where
having.
you get hit. Like
I know. Like I would love, not love, but imagine like someone's trying to break into a car and it fucks up and it goes backwards, and you see it like, they get thrown from the door trying to
I
try.
bet you're gonna be more morbid than that and get stabbed by the thing they're jacking with.
No. Oh, I mean, that could happen. It going off in a fucking barrel. Oh, fuck, fucking.
Gets fucking stabbed in the neck or
Oh,
the
fucking
chest. Or
anything
something. It's like
happen.
that's what you get. That's karma, bitch.
That's a bit.
No,
Yeah,
it's
but
just funny. Like that costs you a fortune to fix if your airbags go off.
Yep, trying to replace that. It's
A
usually
few
covered with
$100
insurance.
something to get them. Yeah, but like if you don't have insurance, it's like
Lesson learned here.
well,
You don't have insurance.
don't be a dick. I reckon you learned from that.
But yeah, no, exactly. I think you definitely learned. But yeah, it was hilarious to
It's
watch.
funny because you see it, it's like, and then there's people going, trying to get out of like,
I might try and see if I can find the clip and put up on the Instagram if I can find it.
oh, do it.
Post up there so people can watch it for what we're referenced to.
Right.
But yeah, but anyway, let's get on into it. What's up, beardies and beardettes? Welcome back to another fine episode of the Beardy Bros podcast.
Couldn't say my hand. I was like wobbling up there, like.
He's up there. Oh, what a week, I guess. I don't know much of a week.
High
It's
in the camera.
been a week. It's been a week since we last
No,
had a
it's-
week. It's been a week of the week since we last had
It's been a week.
I don't know.
Let's say it's a bi-weekly podcast. I was like, no, it's a
Bi-weekly.
weekly podcast.
Bi-week.
Bi-weekly.
Bi-week.
Fort-weekly.
Isn't it
Fort.
every two?
Fort-weekly?
Wait, what would bi-weekly be? Was it?
Isn't that every second?
Yeah, because isn't that fortnight?
I want to Google it. Bi-weekly.
Would bi-weekly be a fortnight?
Bi-weekly, done, produced, or occurring every 2 weeks or twice a week.
So that's fortnight. Wait, oh, twice a week.
Every 2 weeks or twice a week is bi-weekly.
Okay, so if we did two episodes a week, then that would be bi-weekly.
Yeah, every 2 weeks or twice a week. A periodic event every 2 weeks or twice. Just have the same thing over and
But
over.
if it's every 2 weeks, wouldn't that be a fortnight?
Or bi-weekly.
Yeah, it's so weird. Like we got two words that mean the same thing.
I prefer bi-weekly because it makes you that extra bit. But you barely hear bi-weekly. It's like on very certain things, like on TV and that.
Catch an episode every half a fortnight. That's just a week. Every half of a fortnight.
Every half of a fortnight.
Just a week. It's just a standard version of saying a week.
But that just fuck with your brain. That would saying every
I got my
next episode every half of a fortnight.
I got my drink this week. It's something different. I've got Woolworths spring water. That's what I'm drinking this week. Not sponsored.
When you get your Gohan,
I got that ages ago.
are you waiting for the Goku to do your unboxing?
Yeah, I got
wasn't
Goku.
you?
I got them sitting there. I got them both sitting there.
I'm like, Gohan. I thought you already unboxed him.
No, because I was waiting for Goku. Yeah, they've just been sitting there.
It's been so long. It's been a month. Nearly.
I've had this for like 2 weeks.
Yeah, but that's been there for nearly a month for Goku.
No, 2 weeks. About 2 weeks.
11th. Remember? No,
I
I
got
can't
it.
believe it was there. But like,
It was before my birthday.
yeah,
Like a week.
I
the week
can't
of my
believe
birthday.
they like Catch wasn't aware it was already delivered there and shit.
Oh, it's just so out of whack. Because it's like when I got the update, it was like update that's on the way, being dispatched, whatever it was, after the delay. But like when I got informed of, literally when I got informed of the delay was like the 7th or 9th, which then a few days later it was trying to
then
be
boom.
delivered. It was trying to be delivered on the 11th. It's
But
like
where?
What to my house apparently, but no one was home.
But you would have been there though. That's the
Like,
thing.
that's what I don't get. I don't get it because it's like, oh, but as I said, a couple of days before it actually got delivered to my house, it was like, oh, there's going to be a delay for your delivery.
That's
But
what I
then
mean.
3
There's
days
no
later, it was at my house,
communication.
or 2 days later, like, what the fuck?
There's no communication between Madman and
And
Catch. I
then
don't think.
I never got the post letters to say it was. You know, usually when they try to deliver and they don't deliver, they leave a little slip.
A little red and
There
white
was
slip.
never one there, so I didn't know. And then the 26th came, and oh no, not the 26th. It was like It's not even the
It's
26th
only
yet.
20. You're in the future, bro.
Oh fuck! Oh, I've given myself away. Green goat, green goat, green goat, green goat. I don't know. Some code word.
Like fuck, 26, 4 days of from 4 days you'll be seeing this. In 4 days.
Project Green Goat.
Hot.
Anyway.
Burn my thumb.
Oh, I got my printer going. I got my printer going at the moment, printing another thing. I've been printing stuff,
Printing
Jim.
another.
I've been printing stuff.
Mm.
I've been printing
Yeah.
my Grogu's. Little Grogu coasters.
Where's he looking though? He's looking up in the air. Like
Little Grogu coasters. I got a whole stack of them now.
you made a whole set. I thought you just making one
No, I printed a bunch of them. And then
to put around the house. Just use a coaster.
yeah, that's exactly it. And I've been printing. I got the Rocktopus.
That's fucked. It looks like you're doing this with his head.
And then there's just a milk crate. Apparently
That's the better one, isn't it? You printed.
Yeah. Everything in this brown's just been good because I've fixed up my machine perfectly. Everything's leveled. Everything's working great. So, oh, that looks creepy now with the tendrils hanging out.
Oh, you got your wing hanging over. Wait,
But
wing
I've
times
been,
two.
I've been printing the little dinosaurs as well.
That's funny. Little dinosaurs.
It's a little bit bigger.
Oh, I thought it was the same one.
I mean, hey, do you want to have like the same one?
Look at they are the same, just one's bigger and bigger. Was the little one the trial one, and then you went bigger?
This is the first one I printed. Technically, this was the actual size. Then I printed this
Oh,
one.
but you just
And
increased
then I
the size.
increased it to that size, and I got to fix it. It had a bit of issues on the tail. It kind of came way, and it had a bit of.
Oh,
But, I mean, it's
Yeah.
still okay. It's still okay to a point, but it's not perfect condition. But yeah, I'm thinking I might print some more larger ones. I might even go bigger again. So, who knows yet? Go even larger.
it was this big.
But yeah, no, I'm having fun with the 3D printer now that I've got it working. So, who knows what I might make next?
I like how they got the moving ones now. Like you get the moving designs.
Yeah, like
Because that wasn't a thing. Like what at the start, like no one could even do that.
No, this stuff is like intricate to make it that you can print because it prints it all as a whole, and then it all kind of like de-snaps or it just prints perfectly.
Yeah, because
but
the
it's
ones
just-
that piece together, they take a long time because they're in many different pieces. Like if you try to do that individually, that'll take you forever.
Mhm.
Because you have to try and put it together, which is the hardest part.
Yep.
But being as one, simple.
Exactly. Still.
Simple.
Timples.
I still like the multicolored snake I saw. I think it was just a dragon.
I
It was
need
like
to get
that
the
long and
rainbow.
it just
I need to
Yeah,
get,
it's
I need
like-
to get some
oh.
rainbow filament.
it was like a metallic look to it too. Like
Has a
oh
shine to it. Yeah, it's a filament.
yeah.
Yeah, I need to buy myself some. It's in rainbow, so when it prints, it just prints constantly in the layers. So
Makes
it's,
you have a whole rainbow, literally.
it looks cool when they're laid up. It looks nice because just different like smoothly laid out. So that's the next
Right.
one after this brown. Well, I mean, I've gone a fair bit for the brown. I think I've maybe used a quarter of it so far. The roll.
Yeah, that was over the black part, wasn't it? Last time I seen it.
Just about, yeah. Because some of it's like it's a lot
Mm.
thinner now. I can see through the thing.
Yeah,
So I've used a fair bit of it, but it's only like I said, like a quarter of it. So
especially on that big fucking Rex.
yeah, well, there's other stuff I've printed as well. I think there's a few other things I've printed. I think I'm not sure. Maybe I've printed a lot of things. It's just too much things I keep printing.
I still can't wait for you to make it make your own Dragon Ball figure though. That'd be
I've
hilarious.
been looking at some models to get, so I've been looking up on the thing what people have got. Some
Try
got
and
full
get
ones,
the
some got
exact.
the
Try and get the proper Bandai ones if you can, if they actually have them.
Someone scanned it in. Some people
Right.
made some where you connect them together. So yeah, so
That's
like just like the
that's what
figures.
they are really. Like you just connect them up.
That's exactly it. So just gotta wait and see what I can find and browse through.
They get some appropriate paint and make your own.
Paint them up, make them look good, and then sell them. As legit.
How heavy are the dinosaurs? Are they actually with the filament? Are they actually heavy or are they light as fuck?
Light as all hell. That's barely. Like this much water weighs more than that. This is light as all hell. This is heavier.
Jesus. So the filament's not really weighty at all. I mean, you
No,
can probably get heavier filament, but
they're pretty hollow as well when they snitch. It's like stitched across usually.
oh, you don't really want that with the actual figure then.
So,
In
I mean,
case it falls and
no,
then
these
it
are like
snaps.
these are pretty durable. Like,
Don't do that. You might be like, pretty durable. Snap.
no, like these are fucking durable. Like that might snap at the end there because that's like that.
Yeah.
But like they're fucking durable, man. Like it's insane. Like
Well,
how
I've actually
well.
never held a 3D printed thing, so I have no idea.
Yeah, no, they're quite well. Especially if that's like this, they can layer really well. So
Considering I have seen someone with one of the beds, it was a massive bed on it, and he just bent it and then ripped off the thing. It's like, that sort of broke, but it didn't. It's like, it's actually stuck to the thing. It's
once
like,
it dries, it's pretty durable. So I'm printing another small dinosaur, I think, Diane. Yeah, another one.
another small
of
one.
these small ones. That only took
Have,
about.
have,
That
have a
only
whole
took.
dino army.
How long do you reckon it took to print this?
Hour and a half.
Yep, perfect.
Holy fuck.
How long do you reckon it took to print this?
2 hours.
A little bit more than that.
2:15.
Yep.
Okay.
Now, how long do you
Bigger
reckon?
one. About 4.5.
More than that.
5.
Bit more, fair bit more than that.
5.5.
Oh god.
Still more.
Yep.
Fuck, it's not worth that. 7.
It took 8 hours and 20 minutes to
Yeah,
print.
that's not worth that size.
But
Jesus
I mean,
Christ.
you look at that size and you look at that size. That
You think it'd be like,
that's
oh,
2
yeah,
hours.
that's triple the
That's
size.
2 hours. So 2 and 15, whatever it was.
Fuck, four times. That makes sense actually.
Yeah. So.
Got the first 2 spot on. I don't know how I did that.
How about the coaster?
I have no idea. That's all flat. So. Oh, that'd be 2 hours.
Yeah, just a little bit more than that. It's about 2 hours 30. So you got a good rough estimate. You got a understanding of estimate time. Yes, that's pretty
Because
good.
I've seen how it works. So.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Like you're pretty close to. Except it does get hard with these larger ones. The perception of like how long that could take, but.
Also, I don't know how big they are just from camera. So.
Yeah, well, exactly. Well, I mean.
It's that size of a water bottle.
Yeah, from tail to.
Nose. Oh, it's a little bit, maybe a little bit bigger on the dinosaur. I think a
Yeah.
little bit longer. If you put in the nose to the lid, and then the tail might go a little bit under.
Yeah, tail's a little bit under. Yeah. So that's an
But
idea.
that's fucking cool though.
That's an idea.
You're carrying the water bottle.
It's so tiny.
The thing is, you can make kids' toys with that, like just kids' made toys.
Pretty
Bam.
much. The kids loving these. Like, I've not been printing them out.
And if they break them, just make them another one. Like,
Yeah, exactly. Honestly, like, that's it. Like, I'm thinking like.
I'm so surprised you haven't made a He-Man yet or a Skeletor.
I will eventually. I'm just having fun printing all these other things.
You might need blue filament for Skeletor though.
I'll just maybe paint it. But I mean, it would help just to do it by default.
Easier to have blue filament.
Because it's base skin, so I could just paint it, like do that, and then just paint everything purple and green and stuff like that.
Yep. And for He-Man, you do a creamy coloured one, a little bit tan one, not as dark as that.
No, I can get
a little bit lighter.
like a skin tone one, which is like the hand, which I've shown the hand before, haven't I? Yeah.
Yeah. You
Last
do the hand for stuff like any of the figures that are skin tone, like.
Oh, did I show you what I got for my birthday out of the prints? No, I didn't, did I?
No.
Neighbours printed some stuff. Oh, they must have already had them all. They printed them. But they gave me
a dildo. Don't get ideas. That's fucking good.
So it's actually glow in the dark as well. So it's a
thing.
thing.
Like filament?
Yeah. So it's actually a thing hand. So it's just like the other thing hand. You can kind of see this.
It's very. It looks so bright when you do that. But I couldn't see any detail on it.
So there you can kind of see the stitches there.
Oh, yep.
And then, yeah, it glows in the dark, but it's a little bit smaller than the normal thing hand. It's kind of like the Vegeta's, where his ratio is a little bit off. And then a fucking...
Yeah, because you do a real one.
Mm,
Yoda! Go on, Dark Yoda.
glow in the
That's
dark I
cool.
am. Shine the light the way you will see. Mm. So I don't know where I can... Where it will, I don't know if it will really work over there. You can't really... Nah, it just doesn't work. It needs to be in a better spot.
And the room needs to be completely black, so.
But I mean, imagine if I get carried away and then I could print something like this. Imagine if I could print something like that off.
I mean, you can.
That's what I'm saying. Like, imagine I go this
Painting
because
something like that would take days,
this
but
is the same thing. Because like you've got the base. The base is one piece. You know, like these pieces
I
are
think it's
another
all one.
piece.
I think markers are separate,
Yeah, he is
and they
because
just stuck him on there.
the
I think.
base is one piece. That's a piece. The legs are a piece. The boots connect to the leg, and then there's all these different things. There's so many different parts. So like it's the same thing really. These are just molded. It's all it is. It's the exact same process of like a resin
There's
mold.
a mold, and they just pour the stuff in and
And then
set it.
snap together,
Like,
and this is just doing the same thing, just printing it out. So it's no different, really. Like you can still do the same end
I
result.
mean, their way is quicker,
Yeah.
but your way is efficient.
Yeah. So.
Like, if you get it set up from the start perfectly, nothing can really go wrong.
Mm.
But with the other stuff, is it can
Then
mold weird, it can
I'm
be too
keeping
hot,
my
too cold. Like,
That's exactly because I'm also keeping the excess cut-off crap from the prints. They get done like there's these little skirt things that get printed out, like little quick runs to just clear the head out, so you get like that little bit printed out. So I'm saving all
oh
these
yeah,
bits and putting them into a box, and I'm going to melt them down and then put them in silicone
dang it!
molds.
I thought you were gonna say I'm saving them to a. That's what I thought you were gonna actually do.
I feel like you're gonna get tickled, eh? I feel like you're gonna get
That's
tickled right.
it looks like an antenna.
Got your nose.
It looks like an antenna. I was
Oh,
like,
that's making me think of fucking
what?
that game we haven't played yet. Well, we played individually, but we haven't played together.
Moreland.
Smolin!
Moreland!
Have to play that
Yeah,
some more.
boy!
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, we bought it and
We haven't,
no, there's not enough time in a day.
we haven't got around to it yet. There's too many things I've got to. Yeah, I don't know. I've got to find days in between jerking off.
Because I've been smashing Dragon Ball.
I know you've been smashing Dragon Ball. I'm trying to figure out how
I've got
to
a
Dragon Ball.
confession.
What? You fucked
I'm
up.
in the Boo Saga.
Oh, you're in the Boo Saga. Boo Saga. I know. I need to
I'm
play it.
currently playing as the Great Saiyaman.
The great, the great Saiyaman.
Who is coincidentally right there.
I don't know. He looks so.
Come on there.
He looks
He's just
so cranky. He's just so pissed off.
he's up there.
He's up there. Well, up
He
there.
looks he does look angry.
I mean, he looks like my other guys who are up there, which you can't see.
Great Saiyaman.
Mine up on the shelf.
We did the same thing, bro.
They're high up on the
There's
shelf.
mine right there. There's mine right there. He's gone to hiding.
And then all my other Dragon Ball stuff are there. And then, yeah. How much
Right?
stuff are there? But fuck,
Get him right. Flip that sofa and right behind you. Is it stable enough?
What's that? The
In case you knock it.
this?
Yeah, there's like flip it around behind you.
Oh, it's real stable.
Have
I
it.
mean, yeah. I mean, it wouldn't be bad to do that, but like at the same time, there's too much rearranging I need to do. It works
Yeah.
great there. Like it's a sturdy table. I got it from the neighbor because he built it and he was chucking it out. And I was like, yeah, I'll take
Right.
it. He goes, you can have it if you want. I'm just gonna get rid of it. I'm like, yeah, sure, why not? He built it and it's really fucking. And once I chucked that thing like that printer on there, it's perfect height and everything. I mean, it does hang over a bit high at the top of that shelf, but otherwise,
Yeah.
everything's perfect. Like I could even put the filament onto the side or something, maybe even, and run it across.
Oh, so it doesn't have to be on top of it. It can be
No,
anywhere around it.
It literally can. Like if I get the arms for to help feed the filament across, so it's not
I really
like
want a
weight.
3D printer, man. Fuck.
Honestly, they're so fun. Once you've got them tuned properly, because you got to get all the extra. Like I've got the direct feeder because I used to
Yeah.
have the other feeder. It was just pain in the ass, and I chucked it out once I was done with it. Kind of regret doing that because I didn't realize you could still use a lot of the engine parts and stuff. But I was like,
Oh,
and the cables and stuff are sometimes important. I was like, fuck this shit. I don't
Yeah.
I'm buying a new whole head and everything. And after I installed it, it was fine. Yeah. See, actually, I do have a feeder on it there. There's a wheel feeder, but it's designed to run off the arm. but I want one to be.
Oh yeah.
I need to print one or make one that's attached to the different part of the frame, so I can move that down and I can maybe tuck it actually underneath more. But either way, that's still nice sitting
Like
there.
if you're under the
Yeah,
desk,
I
like
can see that shelf level a bit better, so the wheels are not in the way of it in front of all the pops, the Dragon Ball pops. It'd be a lot better. But yeah, it's one of those things. It's fun. It's
hey,
printing.
one day, bro.
One day at a time. Trying to survive every
Get
second.
to sit under there. It'd been awkward to get it out of there though.
Yeah,
You
a
have to
little
try
bit.
and get low to get it and get it back on there and get it out.
Not too bad. It's like that. It fits very well. It's pretty perfect for the space.
Right? Fuck, it's so
But
good,
yeah,
bro.
I love it. I love 3D printing. So hopefully I can look at trying to figure out get some models of stuff and cross modeling things and maybe try and get those beady pop things on the way making. Maybe start 3D printing some stuff. Maybe if I find some Dragon Ball models, I can do those
How hard is it to create cardboard boxes
boxes.
for them though?
Wouldn't be too hard. I'd do all the designs for them, and I already know like how to do it all
That's
because
what
it's
I
part of
mean.
my
And just
graphic
print it on
design. And then just
cardboard.
print it. I could print it out
And
myself, or like go through a company and get them printed and make boxes, and we could maybe get some of those Dragon Ball figured Beady Bros heads onto them, like those, like the shirt that's available on
like that
Redbubble.
shirt with
Imagine
that.
getting that, getting the figure, getting the figure, and then having the head. We got like it's all separate, so you got to connect the head into the figure. It's all the exact same, like it's all done the exact same. Would be cool.
Right?
Have the little ankle stem clip, so you got to clip it onto the ankle, and then like official official Beady Bro 3D printed fucking.
Betty Bros.
Or make it like an assembly kit where you like you stick all the parts together yourself, so you could put the arms in, put the head on, connect it to the legs,
Yeah,
legs to the
like
waist.
the figure kits.
Yeah, and just stick them all together.
But you get a Dale and Jim in like so many pieces, just stick them together.
So who knows now? So I'm gonna have a look. I might have to
Don't make
look.
them a voodoo doll though.
No, but I mean, since the designs I made are pretty technically knock off easy when I designed it to begin with, literally just putting like your head
So
on and
that
my
could
head.
translate pretty fucking good.
Like I said, I could just open up a file if I find a 3D file of Goku and Vegeta, and then just put a beard on Goku and just
Then
shape
replace the heads.
Yeah, just replace Vegeta's head with a bald head and just put the beard on him. Like easy done, you know. Dale and Jim, Goku and Vegeta. Goku and Vegeta knockoffs. Next minute, fucking Bandai fucking knocking at the door with a DMCA. Fucking
I think if
cease and
they could. They have to change a bit more than the head.
cease and I was gonna say cease and desist, like deceased and desist.
Disease and assist. Does disease and assist.
Disease, deceased,
Disease and assist.
deceased. It's usually a cease and desist.
Cease and desist.
I don't know. It's but yeah.
Cease and desist. That's usually no. That's Nintendo mainly.
Yeah, I know Nintendo lately, where they're fucking and they're cracking down again on everyone. Like they're getting anal about everything again. Like it was just that one dude who was like doing his stuff, and I saw his video about it, and then like
Is that the guy who has to pay back $14 million?
it's fucking and he's stupid. It's just like what the fuck. He's going to court about it and shit. Like he's I don't know. There's some whole
But
bunch.
he did the wrong thing, so
I don't know. There's a lot of shit going on, so it's a bit ridiculous because Nintendo's getting a bit carried away. I mean, there are some stuff which I can understand when it's breaking, like there's stuff.
no. But people should know if you touch a Nintendo property in the wrong way,
Yeah.
be prepared.
Well, not just that now. I was gonna say, there's that guy that's doing that, but there's other people as well now that they're attacking as well again. Not just like him because yeah, okay, he definitely like altered IP properties like that.
Oh yeah.
That one I can understand, but there's other people that have like being attacked by Nintendo. They're kind of tyranny again. Where people are like, there's just YouTubers streaming Nintendo stuff or posting, they're like not getting
Oh,
taken
yeah.
down. There's like just general like they're just
Yeah,
going
but-
on a tirade. They're not just attacking this one blue.
Yeah, but
they're
nothing
actually
bad will
just-
happen to them though.
No, so it's just crazy.
It's like because if we stream Nintendo and they come after us, that's hey, we have all right to stream a game.
Yeah, exactly. Streaming is one thing. I gotta take my jumper
And
off.
I was watching some dude today on Twitch, and he was playing Splatoon 3, I think it was. Fuck, that game looks fun. Splatoon looks fucking amazing, and I want to get it.
Splatoon.
Mm.
Splatoon 3.
Yeah, it looks
Should get
fucking
it.
so good, man. It looks so
Yeah.
smooth as well. Like, fuck. Just a good multiplayer action. Like,
I know. There's a lot of games I should just buy for Nintendo, even though they're a bit pricey. I should just get them because they're good games.
$69 ain't bad for
No.
Splatoon. Like,
Like I'm always just like hesitant, then I leave it for too
they
long.
are the
and then-
cheapest company still. Like,
I know, like that's what I mean. Because it gets to the point where it's just like I'd leave them for so long. It's like, oh, the game's been out for 2 years. It should jump in price. Like, should be cheaper. And it's like, oh, I'm not gonna worry about it. But it's like it's not gonna lower. I should know it's never gonna
I mean,
lower.
you can go to eBay and get them cheaper, but
Sometimes if you're lucky, like Facebook
then
Marketplace the
again,
other
they've been
day, like
used.
people just
So
want to get rid of them. Yeah, they're the, then you gotta
once you
worry.
buy it, complete it, get rid of it.
Exactly.
Because I've seen Splatoon 2 for like $20. I'm like, ooh,
and
I
that's
want
it.
it.
I'm wearing my Starlight shirt.
Right?
I did some walking this afternoon.
You might catch Beardy Bros doing Splatoon at some point soon, maybe.
Yes, exactly. We might try and look at getting that
We'll
sorted.
definitely try and get community involved because you need more people. Instead of just randoms, you'll get in some community people and that. Because I was watching him, he got the big ass roll and just roll and paint everywhere. You become like a big squid and just squirt ink all over the place.
You hide between the paints and stuff, so you can jump up on the walls and jump off and stuff. And
yeah, but then he went massive and just started going. We paint everywhere. I was like, it looks so good.
Know, some Nintendo games I think we're gonna have to look to get it so we can play together on Nintendo for like Smash Bros.
Like, God.
Mario Kart.
Right, Beardy Bros, Smash Bros.
Have a Smash Bros night or something.
I don't know if Wookie has a Switch. Juddy does.
We know Juddy does, so he would be down most probably.
Or did he fix? Did he get a new one?
Yeah, he got it sorted. He got it all sorted. I can't remember what it was. He said in the end what it was, but he got it working.
I remember that playing Fortnite. And it was like he just dies, like bam. Sorry, lads. Switch died.
Bloody wild.
Like, fucking hell.
Bloody wild.
But no, I mean Splatoon looks good. I would definitely want to pick it up sometime in the next few weeks. I want to play it. I want to stream Splatoon.
I know. It's just annoying. I'm trying to find things I can stream with. It's like there's gonna be other ways I can get around it without having an Elgato. Like I don't need an Elgato, but you need an Elgato, but I don't need it.
You do, but the other ones are shit.
I know. It's just they just
no offense to them, but Elgato's the best for PC things.
It's because they've made that way. Like they feel like they've gotten. It's like
Well, it's third-party software. They get something, then modify it, and it turns out.
Because third
Or
party.
they just do it for the cash, like.
That's what I mean. But it's like Elgato's the market for that industry. It's like how Apple took over the market for MP3 players.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same kind of thing. Elgato took over the market for that kind of
because no one else can really make them like Elgato. Like
because it used to be great back in the day. Like there was ways of capture cards and all these things. There are like, there's all this stuff and it was affordable.
Well, they're not that expensive now, thankfully though.
Not a lot of them.
You can get that plug-in one that plugs into your PC.
It's still a couple $100 though. That's the only downside. It's still a couple $100. It's like
unless you go to EB Games on a sale. About $150, I think, which fucking grab at that point. That's not
bad. That was a good price. Yeah.
Or JB Hi-Fi. Like, bam.
I need to get on the special like that. Maybe Boxing
Well, that's what I did for mine. Like,
there's no other Black Friday sales, isn't there?
Sale.
No, yeah, Black Friday sale.
Can you wait till November though? Is it November or October?
Otherwise,
when's Black Friday again?
Otherwise, Boxing Day.
Boxing Day got some good deals.
Oh.
But we always say it every year. But when it comes to that, we're broke.
Yeah, we never remember.
Because we don't save beforehand. Like, I'll save this year for like the sales at the end of the year, all the good games. Doesn't happen. Always fucking broke. Which I think everyone can relate to that. I'll do this. I'll do that. It comes to that time.
No, it's wild. It's fucking wild.
It's like New Year's resolutions. You say it, but you don't do it.
That's exactly it. No, thankfully I've been sticking to it lately with my fucking walking. Onto that.
Right.
So I've been doing that for the Starlight, and I've already set up my next month's one. So
yeah,
I'm jumping.
Next month one.
I'm jumping from Starlight this month. So once Starlight's done, I'm going on to do the next fundraiser, which is another 5Ks a day through May, and it's for Orange Skies, which is to help the homeless. So.
Oh, nice.
So I've gone from helping the sick kids to helping the homeless. So I'm getting into it. I'm getting into it.
Does it count if you use an exercise bike?
Yeah, people have been doing that.
Just get a bike, bro. Do it in your own fucking home.
Register up the Ks you've done, the distances.
Yeah. You where the... That's what tells you how much you've done. Like,
We usually have them on
Got
the
the
digital
little.
ones, yeah. Get the digital ones and it tells you the distance you've travelled and stuff. Not bad.
Although I haven't used that since I've been here, but been here nearly a whole year. Haven't used it once.
So
I've
yeah,
been
so I've got...
holding the Dragon Ball stuff.
Yeah, I clearly see that. It's the Dragon Ball stuff's using the bike more than you have. Makes sense. They're training hard over there.
Well, I did use it for a long time. I watched the whole of Scrubs while riding that, and then I didn't use it
Yeah,
because
because
I
what?
used to. Hey,
I was gonna say, yeah, no, so that's a lot. That's fucking a while ago now. That was fucking
2 years ago, I think.
yeah. That's fucking
God.
crazy.
Yeah, I just one day.
One day you'll move the stuff, and then you're like, then move stuff back on.
Well, technically, it's not on the bike.
It's just under it and around it.
It's beside and behind it.
Soon
So
enough, it'll be around it, and then the bike will just disappear with all these boxes just stacked around it. You make a fort around the bike, and then
I tried. I had to move 2 boxes down there beside my bed, and then I put the Grandista one there. So I had to
put them around it.
running out of room, bro.
Might have to get rid of the bike.
Fuck no, that thing's expensive. I'm not getting rid of it.
Get rid of the boxes.
Actually, it's quite cheap. $600 for that.
Just flat pack your boxes and slide it on the bed.
I did. I can't. They got figures in them.
They got figures in them.
Well, Trunks is back in his box. Goku's in cells, and that's my display box for YouTube, where I put the figures on the box. So I can't. And my Super Saiyan Vegeta's in that box. I got like 7 figures boxed.
You are a trap, sir. You are a trap. I mean, I've got.
It's trying to eat out the shelf so I can put them all out.
I got stuff boxed up everywhere as well, so I know how you feel.
That's what I mean.
And these are all games, so Switch games, PlayStation games.
Well, I would have more room if I, you know how you got the collector's boxes? I was thinking of putting everything in the Cyberpunk box. So then I could free up all that.
Will they fit in the Cyberpunk box?
Maybe.
It's not that big.
Maybe.
It's big, but not that big.
If I take out all the inserts and that, yeah.
You have to try
take out all the items and put them in there.
Take out that styrofoam insert.
Still just maps and some figures in it. So
I mean, take out the styrofoam insert and chuck that away.
Yeah, that's I mean, like
it would become an empty box.
Boxes take up so much space, as you know, or any collector out there knows. Like,
yeah,
what do you do with
them?
them?
Some of them. Then you get more things to collect, and then you need to find more places for them. Like, now I need places for these to sit. I need places for my Lego to sit, and it's just
you think up there, your Dragon Ball shelf.
Yeah, exactly. Got them kind of up there, but I got the empty boxes up one end, and then I've got the statues at the other, and then I've got 3D shit in between.
Flat pack your boxes. That's what I did.
What I will, yeah, eventually. Flat pack.
Just cut the tape on the bottom, flatten them out.
Put them into a box.
And when you do move next, you just flatten, then just puff them back out, put things in them.
You're good to go. Transport.
How are you going? Yeah, boy.
But yeah, what else was there? Fucking. Oh, I mean, you got a lot of the news. There's all kinds of shit. I don't know. What do you?
Dead Island came out finally after 9 fucking years.
Dead Island.
And apparently it's fucking good, so I'm happy about that. And I don't have mine yet, unfortunately.
I know I have to getting that.
I was doing my stream last night and my phone was ringing, and so I pressed the volume button and it mutes the call.
Yep.
So you don't have to hear it. So I did that twice, and then Blake comes on the stream. He's like, "So that's why you don't answer on your phone." Oh, and yeah, he goes, "Yeah, have you got Dead Island 2? No. I ordered it, but the day before, on Thursday, before it was released, JB sent me a message and an email saying it's ready for pickup Friday morning at 9 a.m.
Yep.
I thought it was going to be shipped.
Damn.
And it's 4 hours away.
Are you gonna contact them? Like, are you guys able to ship that or?
I did. I was like, I didn't realize I click and collect. Otherwise, I would have made a date to go pick it up.
Yep.
which would have been yesterday, and I was like, "Is it possible to get it shipped?
Yep.
Because they should be able to just ship it off from
Should be
there."
able
Like,
to. That's what they do
and
anyway.
if not, Blake did say that he'll be in Launceston sometime next week. So
Ooh.
if they don't ship it, he can pick it up, and
Yep.
then he'll ship it
They
to me.
just hopefully they can hold it till then. Basically, is
Oh, they
basically
will.
like they just
They
need.
held one for remember that
Yeah.
like 4 months they held that Star Wars because like the fucking I can't believe that came so damaged.
Yeah.
I think I still got. Did I keep that? I can't remember though.
Oh, I can't
But
remember what happened with that. I can't remember if you took because I remember you said something you ended up with. I don't know if it was that or something else you ended up with a double of. It was funny.
and because he said like I'll be in Lonnie next week if they can sort it, if they ship it, it's good. If not, I'll see if I can pick it up and ship it. I was like, thanks. I'll just pay shipping.
Yep.
Because I was like, so keen for Dying Light. That's like pickup. I'm like, who the fuck do I know in Launceston?
Yeah, because
No one.
that's on all was it on all platforms? I think it was.
Yep.
Yeah. So I might look
It's
to
a
get.
solid 30 FPS on Xbox and PS4.
Yep.
But Xbox One's 900p.
Eh,
PS4 is 1080, so get it on PS4.
what did you? Cause what did you get on PS?
PS5.
It's crossplay anyway, wasn't it?
I think between 5 and. Let me have a look.
I think it's crossplay across anything. Like I'm not too worried about the graphics. Honestly, it doesn't bother me. I'm not too fussed, but I would
I think
comfortably
it's
play it on.
crossplay.
I'll comfortably play it on Xbox.
Crossplay.
Personally,
No, it's not.
how to work out how they got it? Got it.
PlayStation can't play with Xbox or PC. I said PC or something.
No one
What
can
the
play with
fuck?
PC. Like it's not crossplay at all.
Nope.
Wow, that's a first. That's like a big first to have like that. But
I
like,
think it might just be PS5, PS5, PS4, PS4.
I'll have a look.
Oh no.
Gonna check that.
There's no definitive answer, so
No one's tested. Has anyone tested it yet?
I don't know.
Uh,
I said there's no crossplay between
yeah, and one
ecosystems,
day
but
ago,
I
the
think
developers answered this question on Twitter in response to a user's query about crossplay, stating that no, Dead Island 2 does not support crossplay. Ooh. Does not. It may be disheartening for many players, especially if the game is featured on Xbox Game Pass, which would make it widely available for PC and console players over player. But there's still a possibility that the feature will arrive at a later date. Well, that's why I want to know then if it's PlayStation 2.
PS5 to 4 on that. I just googled it. Oh, okay. So you can PS5 and PS4 can team up. You can on one in Series X and S. It doesn't have cross save, so you want to stick to one platform while you slice your way through Los Angeles.
You got the exact same article because I read that word to word just as you were saying it.
The GameSpot one.
Yeah, posted 2 days ago.
Yeah.
Okay, so if I was looking to play it, because what is he going to get it as well? Is he?
He has it on PS5, so he's already on there. Because
Okay.
he was playing it last night, and he was like, "See if I had it to play it." I'm like,
Yep.
"No."
So if I'm to play it, I'm gonna have to get it for PS4 then. To play with you
How
guys.
many players is it though? Is it 4, 3?
I think they're usually
Or is it
4.
just 2?
Usually 4. I think they might have done with that because I know the other ones I thought were 4.
Yeah, the other one's 4. Oh, 3 players. So that's cool.
3 players.
The 3 players could team up to escape an island paradise. And Delight to basically utilize the same systems. Was released more than a decade ago. What? Okay, so it's 3.
Okay.
That means that's actually cool.
Hmm.
Perfect amount of people, bruh.
That's right then. Yeah, I'll look at.
The game does look. Have you seen it? It looks fucking fun as hell.
I reckon it'd be good for us to play. That'd be good.
The gore system. I saw someone punch a zombie to a skeleton. He punched all the meat. He punched the clothes, the flesh, the muscle,
Punch the
everything down to
clothes
the skeleton.
Just going up, somebody like, ah, and their clothes are like, ah, just goes, punch someone's clothes
He's
off.
just there going. Boof, boof,
That'd be
boof,
wild.
boof, and
Punching someone's clothes off.
it's fucking got a cool system, man. Like the gore system, like
That's a fuck. That's fucking wild.
I seen like the dude had a fucking stick and he's like sticking the eye socket and
Just de-socketing the eyes. What the fuck?
yeah. I was like,
That's wild.
Bushido was playing it.
Yep.
After he goes, I'm not playing that game, and then all of a sudden he's playing it. Like, he just got it somehow.
I'm not
I think his
playing that
wife
game.
might have got it, and shit. He just started playing. He's like, I thought you weren't playing it, bruh.
Yeah, exactly.
He had the Wolverine claws.
That's funny.
I'm like, I want to play. I'm like, I can't watch spoilers. Sorry.
Yeah.
Fucking spoilers, bruh.
That's crazy. That's hilarious. What else was there? What else we got? Fucking.
Minecraft Legends came out,
Yes, I know that.
as you know.
I know that for fucking. I was trying to play Minecraft, just Minecraft, because we got the new server up, and I'm trying to get like with Smurf, and we're trying to get going and flicking between launchers. The next time, like, look at the launcher, it's like looking at installed games. And it's like it wasn't even actually on that. It was in my start bar. Actually, I clicked my start bar on my computer, and I looked, and it said new game, and it said Minecraft Legends, and I was like, what the fuck?
No.
It was just at the top there
Thank
of new
God.
things installed. I'm like, okay, apparently that downloaded and
You
installed
must
at some
have
point.
pre-downloaded and downloaded it, maybe.
Maybe, but yeah, I was like, fuck, okay. There's a whole bunch of shit you can do, and there's like free DLC already. I'm like, okay. Like,
I was gonna play, but it's an RTS. I'm like,
it's yeah. Well, it's proper third person like RTS,
yeah, I'm not
and
gonna
you
touch
can run
it.
around and play it. It's like what's those games? Dynasty Warriors. So it's all hack and slash.
Yeah, but it's a base defense thing. I think you build up your base. You
I
get
know, I know it's
swarmed.
weird. It's all like third person Dynasty Warrior style from when I was rechecking
I
it.
prefer Minecraft Dungeons.
So it's kind of like that though, but like actual like not like Diablo style. It's like I said, like third person, like you run behind them and you attack everything, and yeah,
Yeah, I'll probably check it out at some point, but
it's on Game
I'm not
Pass.
rushing to it.
It's on Game Pass, so it's easy enough.
Speaking about Game Pass,
Yes.
did you see Jeff Grubb said this on his podcast recently? Hi-Fi Rush, based on what he's heard, it it didn't make the money it needed to make. I wonder why.
Yeah, because it was all on Game Pass. No one was really buying. It only sold, like, what was it, 6,000 copies on Steam.
I think yeah.
It was only at like 30, and they were making out like it made all this money. But like now they're like, oh, yeah,
And also,
for 30 for free.
Microsoft is pissed off at Xbox.
Because they gave this game away basically for free because everyone on the Xbox was
Not
downloading.
just that, about everything.
Does everything?
Mainly Game Pass, I think.
Yeah, because they're putting too many games on there, giving them
Because
away.
it's hemorrhaging money. Like Xbox has never made Microsoft money ever, and it's definitely not now. There was talks that it could make Xbox third party, and like just ditch them completely, just cut them off. That would be hilarious, actually. I mean, I feel sorry for the devs.
I know,
and
it's funny, like,
but,
Xbox is out here spending all this money, being like, we're going to buy this, we're buying
it's
this, we're buying
Microsoft's
this.
money. Like,
And then it's like, yeah, then everyone goes on, it's like the Microsoft deals are going through, it's like, it's Xbox buying up, like, all these companies and, like, doing stuff, and then Microsoft's like, what the fuck are you doing? Stop spending the money! Stop spending it! Xbox is like that kid that's got the dad's credit card and spending all those V-Bucks. Basically.
Yep. It's like, I would not be surprised if, like, in the future, Xbox went independent.
You know what mostly happened? Is Xbox was like, oh no, Microsoft, I got to work it out. We'll buy Activision, Blizzard. I'll give you a 10-year deal, and we'll work it out.
We'll give you a 10-year deal for COD.
We'll give you a 10-year deal if you let us buy this. We'll work out a 10-year deal. Fucking. Oh, dude, I should make a shirt like that. Beanie Bros and Microsoft made a 10-year.
No, Billy Bros and Xbox made a 10-year deal.
Yeah, like you should do one of those posts like, oh,
Not Microsoft.
I know, but like,
That'd be hilarious
But
to
like,
go with the Slack
there are
division.
those
Like,
tweets that go on because there's all those tweets happening when like Xbox partnering with this like company. We should make it. I wonder if we could get in trouble making a fake post being like, "We're happy to be part of the Xbox family for 10 years," and see if people pick up the news and see if it runs with it. Because you know how these companies going like Xbox, we partnered with such and such for a 10-year contract, and there's always no.
what do you want me to put on Twitter and shit? Like,
Make one of those, like, we should try and make one of those posts. You know how you see them all the time, like Xbox, and they're like, "Oh, we're happy to be working with Xbox," and I should try and design
yeah,
like a logo image, so like it makes it look official, like a nice official logo image thing for like a
do
company
it.
to make a nice, try and make a nice, decent like Beardy Bros, like
Oh,
logo.
speaking of acquisitions, before I forget,
Yeah.
PlayStation just acquired Firewalk Studio.
Yes, Firewalk, and everyone's going trying to compare it with fucking
They got
Activision.
Fire Sprite now, Firewalk, so it's going to be funny for people to try and. They've been definitely walking on fire recently.
Oh.
Jesus.
Oh, well, yeah, well, everyone coming out here calling them hypocrites, but it's like, bruh, these are small indie companies while Xbox is buying big developers.
They just formed in 2018. Like,
Yeah. There's a difference.
their one only game they've made and making is for PlayStation.
Yeah.
Like, it's a first-person shooter because the actual team is made up of Halo, Call of Duty, Destiny, devs,
Yeah,
like everything like that. Shooters, I think Siege and stuff. So it's like an FPS from all those would be amazing.
it would be amazing.
And I think it's a live action one, so it's like a live
action.
service, not live action. It's a live
Bruh.
service one, so maybe it could be good.
Like that friggin' FPS game that's coming out, that fucking Riot.
X Defiant.
No, you see that fucking realistic,
Oh,
that body cam?
unrecorded.
Yeah, that looks
That
so
looks
good.
good.
It looks so good. That's in Unreal
Like,
Engine.
is that real? No,
It's
no,
all,
no,
it's
it's
all on
not.
Unreal 5, I think it is. Like,
There's little details where it's not real. It's like,
but
oh,
just
thank
the
God.
motions of all the things, like, and how he reload, like, they've really got it down packed with all
And
the
the
different
and the camera
animations.
bob of the person
Yeah,
moving.
the character moving, and then you, like, do little fidgets, like he fidgets every now and then.
He hasn't got an aim. He's on point with his shooting.
Yeah. And I think I think the game's more of like an auto. So like as long as you're looking in that direction, when you shoot, it will automatically like lock onto the target as long as they're in like. Not...
No, because his aim is pretty much on him. Like
Yeah.
the
No,
aim is pretty much on him, but like
that's what I'm saying.
looks
That's what I'm saying.
good.
So like how those games work, a lot of those games that work is, it's basic entities. So like if you've got a character in front of you, it will lock on. And you just got to press shoot.
Like how the old Doom games did it.
Yeah, so you just got to shoot. So if you don't shoot, then you're likely to get shot because you're not shooting. So if you shoot, it's going to hit him no matter what if he's in the open target. But then if he's got a target in front of him, so if he grabs a hostage, you shoot. You're going to shoot the hostage because they're in the provision. But if they move,
Didn't he have a hostage?
I think there was one. One of the I can't remember.
And he shot the dude behind him.
Like if there's enough surface.
So
room,
I think there is free aim, but like.
Yeah, it's one of those games that's like very
I
balanced.
think it was in VR or something because it looked pretty fucking. Because there was no crosshair or nothing.
It's going to be both. I think from what I remember, it was VR.
I'm pretty sure it was probably playing VR, but maybe they're just showing the 2D version of it. So I'm fucking keen because I saw it on Twitter first, and someone goes, "Is someone pulling my leg? Is this a gameplay or is this a recording?"
I know, right? It's so well done. Like, and you see him break down the game.
It's been in
when he's playing
development
it.
for a while.
Yeah, well, you can see why. Because it's only in that one little area so far. Like, it's always in that.
They have put a little test out before.
Yeah.
And people have played it. That's how they knew it was a game.
Yeah.
Because people have played it, like last year or so. So.
Well, I've watched them break it down too. I've watched them do like no clip stuff and like show areas where they've zoomed out and you can see the map and stuff like that. And
right.
There's all these little things that they've shown off that they can handle, which is cool. So.
Unreal 5. Well, that was 4 before because that wasn't out then.
Yeah. So he had to like transfer a lot of it over.
Even the sounds are so good. Like the people talking, the gunshots,
the echoing, the gunshots, the little ricochets,
right.
everything, clips, the shells like hitting the ground and stuff like that.
Was it you play as a cop or something, and you? I'm fucking keen.
It's gonna be pretty cool.
But it's only called unrecorded, but it's recorded.
I see already of it.
Like the fucking body cam.
Because it's not real. That's why.
Like right there or something. Because you see
that's
the
why it's called unrecorded because it's not real. But it looks. That's the whole point. Like it's recorded footage, but like it looks like it's recorded, but it's not. So it's a play on the whole word. It's really smart. Like,
I think it comes out this year, doesn't it? Like sometime.
I can't remember.
Was it next year? I can't remember either. Because you can wishlist it on Steam, so it probably isn't far off.
Yeah. So I know it looks good. Like that's cool. That's a really cool concept. It's going to push the field a little bit. for games.
Right? Like that Matrix demo he did first. Now that like,
Yeah, bit of hair on the tongue.
blah, blah.
Blah, blah, blah.
um,
But there's been a lot of, I would say, there's been a lot of crazy nonsense happening on Twitter lately. All the drama been happening. A certain someone coming out and fucking triggering people.
Who?
The one that's a she, but is actually a he, or is a he but pretends to be a she, and not in the trans sense either. Not trying
no,
to
pretty sure they're a catfish.
someone, yeah. Continue to say a certain somebody stopped following the account. Apparently, did they actually? Did they
Good
actually?
old, good old Daddy Phil.
Did he feel? Did he actually unfollow him? Did he?
Yep.
Like, this is just not coming up on the thing, recommended friends or anything like that, or did he say?
No, he actually unfollowed,
Did he make
which
a
was
post?
smart
He
doing.
didn't make a post
Like,
or anything about it. He just
nah.
just stopped unfollowed.
Yep.
It just
Smart.
doesn't come up as being a follower. Yeah, he's just like, nah. But like, I was surprised he was following him in the first place because they're just a random like journalist, basically. You know, like any kind of
They're
Twitter
not even a
journalist.
journalist. They don't put nothing out. It's just all
No,
on
they're
Twitter.
they're just a Twitter journalist. I should refer it as, because that's what they do. That's what Twitter journalists are. They just sit there and fucking do nothing,
just spread propaganda and
then spread
that's all
spread
they
the wrong
had was
propaganda.
and pandering to.
I know, it's just like, bro, like being like, oh, this is like, that's not what I was trying to get at. No, clearly you were getting at. That's what you're getting at. Like, you
I
can't
think
double back on it now.
he unfollowed because people were calling him out.
Yeah.
Like, oh, Phil and executives follow this person. I was like, ugh.
Yeah,
And then I
I
think
know.
he just like, yeah, bye.
Yeah, maybe.
Just silently just. Which is smart. You don't want to make a big deal out of it. Like,
Yeah.
but no, that was pretty fucking. That was a stupid post to put up.
Oh, it was...
Like, they said it wasn't what they intended, but it's like, yes, it was.
Yeah, and then like, it's like, bro, like, there's nothing wrong with people cross-gender, like, cross-genders.
That's in
or
every game
same
ever, nearly.
genders
Like,
making it, like, and then it's not even the focus of these games. It's been
no,
never
it's
the
just like
focus. It just happens.
midway through or end of the game, it's like, bam.
Yeah, exactly. It's like getting triggered because PlayStation games have apparently a lot of lesbian scenes going on. Why are you getting triggered by it? Apparently, if you're a woman, like, why are you getting triggered? Are you super straight Christian woman, like, and you get offended by it? But
Well, that's it. Like, clearly, they'd never played Days Gone with Deacon and Sarah. You haven't played Uncharted 4 with Nate and Helena. Like,
yeah,
I mean,
like, but it's like
Elena.
you're picking out all the gay, like the lesbian stuff, like the gay and lesbian stuff, being all like,
You got
oh, this
Kratos
is
kissing his wife. You got
like, there are
fucking,
some of it, but most of it was picking out because that's what PlayStation like has been
Yeah.
trying to like. I mean, it seems a bit weird now all of a sudden to give Aloy like a whole romance thing going. I mean, they kind of did
Not
have
really.
some stuff going on, but like they had that in the first game, like kind of having a
I had it
romance thing going on.
in the first game. She kept rejecting all the dudes. Like,
Yeah, and then now they're like, this is why, and this is why she's been rejecting the dudes.
apparently that new character is the best character in the whole thing.
Oh, so that's why she had to make out with her.
I know, I haven't played it yet.
Or
I do want to get. It's like $30, I think, for the DLC. I'm like,
yeah, but no, it's just
I've got it here. Apparently, it looks actual next gen because it's only on PS5. Like,
the screenshots look great.
they said it looks better than the base game. Like,
Yeah, because that's the thing. This is actually next gen. Like, we're actually seeing, because I've seen some of those
have
screenshots.
you seen the things I've tweeted recently though?
The
Like,
screenshots are just so good. Like, that looks next
the
gen.
new
Like,
person's face was all in engine, and it looks. They got every pore. They got every fucking hell.
And then where's Xbox? Where's their Xbox's reach with their next gen? They're not getting anywhere near like this stuff. Like,
Redfall. I
That
mean,
still looks-
Starfield.
that looks cartoony still. It looks just like Halo. Ah,
Yeah, no.
all plasticky.
No, but that is their artwork though. Like, that
That's
is
exactly
them.
it. But like that there.
Like, Prey had it. Redfall has
But
it.
again, like, they're not advancing anywhere. Like, none of these games I'm seeing with what they're putting out feels like it's going
They
to
don't
be
have
stuck.
to advance, but
They do if they're going to be next gen. Like, if.
but I must say, between what are they called? Gorilla, Sucker Punch, Naughty Dog, and Santa Monica, they're going to be in the Uncanny Valley,
Valerie.
Uncanny Valley very fucking shortly.
They pretty much are.
They,
Now.
they already are in there, really. Like,
It's crazy.
but it's not the Uncanny Valley because it still looks fucking good.
Well, that's what gets me about that dude doing the unrecorded. Like, that literally is like beyond the uncanny valley. It literally looks real. Like,
It looks real, but it's not that real. Like, where it's just like The fuck?
Like that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Like it's in that point. Like that's a game where we've
Also,
actually got
you
a game
couldn't
now.
see the people's faces really,
No, but
which is
that's a good thing.
kind of good.
But that's what I'm saying. We're at the point now where the games, like unrecorded, that we're
Like,
nearly.
what? Why do they blur the faces?
Well, they do that in security camera body footage. Like if it was like a replay of like for protective personal safety.
Yeah, that seems live. Like you're doing that live. So, well, it'd be. I don't know. Maybe
So
it was
that's
just for the trailer though.
yeah. But like even then though, like that's kind of cool that we've got this game that literally looks realistic, but it's all generated. Like that
That
means
is Horizon
we're
DLC
hitting that
now. Like,
point. Like we're hitting that point where we're actually beyond breaking that. We're literally like so close to breaking the uncanny valley. We're so close. Like we're in that valley, like
like
high
for
point.
Xbox, it was Gears 5 that did it.
That still looked a bit.
Gears 5 looks so fucking good.
It looks good, but it still looks like you know it's not real. Like that's the difference.
It's it's like Horizon in that. Like it's in that level.
Yeah, but like
Like
this new
Gears
stuff.
5 has some of the. I always say it. Gears of War is Xbox's top thing, like by far.
Yeah.
Like Halo Infinite did look a bit, to be fair.
Like so that still had that cartoony feel. Like it looked like you're playing like Saint.
Yeah, back to the first game. They shouldn't have had that Combat Evolve thing to it.
But
They
like
shouldn't have
you
did
look what
that.
they did when they remastered Halo 2. That looked more real than Halo Infinite.
Not the remaster, the base Halo 2 looked fucking better.
No, but when they remastered that and they gave that all the new graphics, like for the cutscenes and everything
Right.
like that, those cutscenes looked better and more real than Infinite did.
Yeah.
Like that was like in that uncanny valley. Like Halo
The
Infinite still looked like it was an anime. Like I felt like I was
pilot
watching a cartoon.
looks
Like
fucking weird.
Halo Infinite's cutscenes looked like I was watching like a Pixar film. Like it was high detail quality, but like you could still tell it was a cartoon. Like
That's why I'm
anime.
happy Chief kept his helmet on.
But with Halo 2's cutscenes, they were literally like that was crazy like how they did that. Like the amount of work they put into that remastering, like those cutscenes were phenomenal. Like fuck, like that was
It's
work.
because they already were back then. Like they
That
had
was a
to
piece of art.
up them a little bit.
It outdid friggin' Halo 1's remastering. Like
Because Combat Evolve still looks pretty.
yeah. But I was saying even with the remastering, like it shadowed over Halo 1's remastering. Like
Yeah,
it was fucking insane. Though like I said,
because Halo 2 did go with the full CGI and
yeah, like they
cuts,
did proper
cutscenes,
cutscenes.
where
Like they were
Halo 1
playing.
didn't. It was more in game. Like they just
Well,
took the exact same
they did
models
in
for the
game,
cutscene.
yeah, and they did like out of game stuff, but it was in yeah. But even Halo 2 was like that with the original Halo 2. But when they did like I said when they did the remaster, they went full extreme like high end animation like cutscenes.
And Halo 3 just went to the next level again.
And they had that as well. But like imagine if they
Halo
did a
3
Halo,
did look so good on the
but if
360
they did a
though.
Halo
Fucking
3
hell.
remaster, like fuck, like if they kept up with Halo 2
They did.
standards, no, not like Halo 2.
They just did Halo 2, that's it.
Yeah. Yeah. It's weird. They only did like a
Yeah,
nice
because
upscale.
343, they shouldn't be doing Halo.
No, but that's what I'm saying though. They did the Halo 2 remastering. That's the biggest problem.
Or did they,
343 did the Halo 2 remastering, and then they came
And
out
that
with
was it.
Infinite, and it's just like, what the fuck are you guys doing? And then you look at the animations, like the cutscenes from 4 and 5, they were great. And then you come to Infinite, what the fuck are you doing? Like the moments were
It's
great.
because they went back to the first fucking game's
The aesthetics was
aesthetic, which they
weird.
shouldn't have did.
It was just, it was
Hence why
weird.
the trees look like plastic and shit. Like,
It was
no.
weird. Like the choreography for like what they had written for stories and like some of the stuff were great. Like when you had like Chief going up against like the brutes and stuff, that worked. But when you saw that pilot in cutscenes, yeah, he looked like you say he was like a high definition fucking Halo 1. It was just like, why are we going backwards?
Yeah.
We're going like characters are going forwards, but then you
That's
got
why
the
Chief
human
looks so
going back.
good. I think all the poly count and shit went to Chief in those
Yeah,
cutscenes.
that's what I mean. Like he looked great, and then like the fur on like the brutes and stuff in the cutscenes looked cool.
But then again, he was just an armor. Like, he was just
Yeah.
armor. So, of course, it was easier.
But it was just it felt like the focus.
But,
was
like, I have never touched Infinite since
yeah,
it came out.
I updated it on my Xbox twice.
But still didn't touch it.
No, I updated the once, and I was like, oh, you did a
Like-
40 gig update. Update it. I loaded it up, going, oh, yeah, I can still choose which battle pass I want to play with, which is still cool. And then I was like, I'll look at Forge, and then opened like one Forge map, and then that was it. But mind you, all like
No one's talking about Forge yet. Still, like,
the shit in Forge is insane. Like
but no one's talking about it.
people have recreated every Halo map in Forge, and not just recreated them. People have
It
also
looks better than the remaster and shit.
there's that, and also too.
What they should have done was remake 1 to 4, or 1 to 3.
Well, they're talking about rebooting it anyway. There was those rumors,
Yeah,
so
well,
who
not
knows?
343, thankfully.
But which is just a
I,
necessary reboot in the franchise. There's no point if you're gonna
I
reboot
reckon the
this.
Coalition should have Halo and Gears.
I just think if we're gonna do a reboot, keep what we've already got. Reboot with a new character in a different
Mm.
like background storyline, like that's happening parallel
Go from Reach and get a different.
perspective of a different character. Make up another character that happened to be through all the shit, being unlucky but lucky. Like, I don't know. Fuck. Make up something.
There's more than just Chief out there who's doing a thing. Like,
Yeah. Like, pick up different storyline. Make new stuff. Expand it. Don't. How I feel like Halo is like the Skywalker saga. We keep getting the Skywalker saga. It's like, can
but
we
we
just
want
stop with the
new.
Skywalker saga? Give us something new. It's like we
But
get
it's
it.
Rey Skywalker. What do you mean?
And like, I feel like just Master Chief is like the Skywalker. He is the consistent Skywalker, and that's all we keep getting.
He is literally Luke and Rey of Halo.
Oh yeah. Anakin, Luke, and Rey.
Like, I didn't like the Infinite Chief. Okay.
Oh, I just got weird. They changed him too much. He felt too parallel, like a parallel reality. He felt like he was from an alternate timeline.
He died in 4, really.
Oh.
4 was so good, like, from what I've seen.
Just how it just went weird. Like I said, I feel like it broke. A timeline broke and we're in a different timeline. It just...
But no, because they mentioned the other stuff.
Yeah, but that can happen in a timeline, parallel timelines. Similar things can branch
Yeah,
off
but
different...
no, it is continued. But, like, they just should have not did Infinite at all.
Yeah.
Because it went through development hell, like what Dead Island did, but Dead Island came out good.
They worked themselves out when they finally come around to releasing it. Why is it my nose keeps doing this when we come to the podcast?
And I want Gear 6, please, in this Xbox
I'm gonna tell you
showcase.
now, I have no
Gear
problem.
6.
I have no
Show it.
problem sitting on Discord, talking away on Discord, and having conversations. But as soon as I come to the podcast, every time my sinuses fuck up. Like, how many
Weird,
times we'll
man.
play games at night? We'll be sitting here talking, have no problems. Come to the podcast,
For long after this time.
and I get Genki, like Genki, fucking nose and sinuses. Like, what the fuck is going
Genki
on?
knows.
What is it? Every time we come to the podcast, it's like I'm allergic to the podcast or something.
Oh.
It's like fucking. I'm always having to hock up loogies, and I get the sinuses and shit.
You'll need to take an antihistamine or something before the potty.
Oh, that's what it feels like. Fucking gets
Just
my podcast just gets me wild. I was like, oh, maybe it's the alcohol, but no, clearly it's not. I've just had water. I've had no alcohol today. That's what I thought. I was like, I won't have a beer today for the podcast. Because every time I usually have the podcast, I have a beer. So I thought maybe it's the beer interfering while we're chatting, and the beer is getting all mucusy. But no, clearly it's not. This is I've had no beer today. I had beer yesterday.
You sound very nasally, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm very congested right now, and I feel it. I don't get it. Are we gonna play some X Defiant later, by the way?
I don't know.
Play those new game modes.
I don't know.
But yes.
Remember when you said about the Jonathan Majors stuff?
Oh,
It got real worse for him.
his fucking managers and shit.
His talent agency and PR firm just left him.
I think
Because a lot of allegations came out from other people
Yeah.
against him. So I was like, oh, he's in
Yeah.
trouble now.
so. I think he's finishing off his current stuff that he's slated because of contracts. I think,
Yeah, but
then-
he could be going to jail.
and
so-
then after that, I think whatever he can do
If-
at the moment, which I think he's done a fair bit of what he needed to. But I think there's that, and then they can just, yeah,
Yeah, but that's pretty bad if they just up and left like that. They just
what I'm
dropped
saying.
him,
like that's what I'm saying. So it's hard to say whether he's
which
still
definitely tarnished his ability to get work because
after that, especially because
who will pick him up after that?
Yep, that's pretty bad allegations. for
From
what happened.
multiple people now. Like it just takes one person to say something.
Yep.
That's all. That's what they do. Just say one person says one
then other
thing, and
people
then
stand
the
up and say,
floodgates open.
But it just shows the type of personality he has and how he is. He's just, yeah, crazy,
Abuse.
abusive.
I mean, we don't know him personally, but
But
it
clearly,
sounds
coming off of being
bad.
abusive, and the fact that his managers are dropping him, like,
Maybe they wanted to, but couldn't. But now there's an excuse to just go
yeah,
bye bye.
that's crazy.
No, but I mean, all good luck to him. Like fuck.
So who knows?
I mean, but if you're a dick and did all this, then fuck you.
Yeah,
Um. Also, this is a sad one, Des.
Uh huh. What's that?
The James Carter Cathcart, who voiced Professor Oak, has retired
Yes.
because of throat cancer. Well,
Yes.
cancer that spread to his throat.
Yeah. He's a
He
bit old
also
too, isn't
voiced Gary Oak, James, and Meowth in this series for 25 years,
he? Yeah.
and he just had to just stop.
It's gonna come to that point anyway. At some point, anyway. That's the sad part. You're not just
Not
like
even that
that.
old, is he?
Not just the cancer, but like at some point your career is gonna come to a point where you're like, I can't do that anymore. Like, unfortunately.
Okay, maybe he's 69 years old.
Yeah. Still, it's crazy the fact that he's ended up with that.
Crazy, isn't it, man?
Well,
Apart from voice acting,
all that straining on the throat. So yeah.
not really. It was other cancer that went to throat cancer.
Yeah,
So.
it's crazy. That's
So
just sad.
cancer fucking spreads, man.
Yeah.
I know firsthand. but
Yeah, that's scary. That's
nah,
scary.
hope, hopefully he gets all the good clear at the end. Hopefully it's nothing lasting like he just couldn't voice act again. But
Yeah,
that's
well,
still pretty shit though, because he probably still would have done it like Meowth and that.
yeah. Well, it can be a bit of a strain, so who knows?
Yeah, but damn, that's sad. That is sad. But all the best to him.
That's exactly it.
If he ever sees this, who knows?
Who knows?
Um, also, one of my favorite movies. I don't know if it's one of your favorites, but Galaxy Quest is
Galaxy
getting a TV
Quest.
series
Yes.
from. It's also being done by the writer of Breaking Bad and the executive producer of the original film. So,
Yeah.
oh,
There was, I think there might have been rumors that the original cast, might be making cameos. Not too sure. So
Alan Rickman can't, so they shouldn't
no.
do it.
So it'd be interesting. That's what I'm saying. So it'd be interesting to see. That was just rumors going around. So it'd be interesting to see if that
I don't
happens.
reckon that. I mean, they
Well,
might be referenced, but not in there.
I mean, well, Tim Allen though, he likes to. You know what he's like. Fucking, he can't help himself. He'll find an opportunity to fucking appear in something. So
They're already doing the new Toy Story, so who
that's
knows?
what I'm saying. He's always down to do something.
Didn't he leak that way? Like, it's like he was talking to Tom Hanks on Twitter or something. He just like
Yeah.
leaked the next Toy Story.
Yeah. Well, he was talking about it in fucking when I was watching Last Man Standing. He was making references to
Right?
it. Like,
Like,
goddamn. They wrapped up in like 21, 22.
I'm pretty sure he would have got the green light to do it, but like, what a way to find out.
I know. Like, they're cheeky.
But I mean, Galaxy Quest TV series. I hope that's good. Also, like the movie's not the best movie, but it's so good.
Well, there's a lot of, at the moment, there's a lot of movies becoming TV shows, and it's just like, some things it's just like, does it need to be TV shows?
I
Like,
mean, Galaxy Quest can do it good if
that
they
can
focus
expand.
on other things in
Well,
there,
I'm
not just what
wondering,
they did.
I'm wondering, are they going to do the Galaxy Quest like the actual show that it's meant to be based off of? Like, are we going to actually
right.
get the actual Galaxy Quest? Like, we might actually
The
get
actual
that.
show?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. So we might actually get the actual Galaxy Quest show, which would make sense. Which is the show that the whole movie.
Just have the younger versions of them, so they don't have to be in there.
Exactly. And this will be the show that's referenced in the movie. So it brings better.
It's not a show. It was historical documents.
Yeah, exactly. So that's exactly it.
The historical documents.
I need to watch that. That's such a good movie. We are here for the historical documents of history.
We need your help.
We've come singing for you. We need your help. You are the Almighty. Like, you will save us.
It's weird seeing that guy in other movies because it's so fucking different.
I know, he's such a weird.
Because he's in Deadpool.
Yeah.
He plays the agent in the suit. Like,
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
I was expecting to go, we need your help.
I know, he's such a
So
interesting.
they said like, we can help you. So I was like, please do it in the voice.
We need your help.
We can help you. Obviously, fucking cool. No, it's fucking. If they can bring him back in there at least. Like,
Yeah. What's the other one that was related to shows? Lord of the Rings. Do you hear about that one? Rings of Power. They're being
Getting
sued.
sued?
Yes. Over
But-
copyright infringement.
They're not gonna lose, so
Well, apparently the premise of where they came
because
up-
the dude's suing for something that Tolkien done.
well, I don't know if it's I don't know what exactly where it's coming from, but it's apparently based off the Rings of Power. So I don't know whether it's I haven't looked into it too much. Have you looked into it, or you didn't really
Kind
read?
of. I read comments and stuff,
Because
but
my
like
assumption from what I got from it was from what I only partially
the
read.
thing is, his stuff came out after the show, so.
Oh, did it? Because I thought it was because I heard it was related to Rings of
But
Power
like, because
stuff.
how would Amazon know if he never revealed any of it beforehand?
Yeah, that's well because I thought there was stuff that he'd I thought it was something what I
And it
read.
was a character that he used that Tolkien made, but he
Ah,
can't. It should be Tolkien suing him.
yeah, because from what I got from what I was reading was Rings of Power used stuff that he had already
It was
done.
a name of someone
It was a character
or something.
he had already made, and they used reference
But
to that
no.
character in Rings of Power, which he had already done, and that's like it's been online or something like that. That's what I got from it. But
Yeah,
who
but
knows?
that was already a created character in the universe
Well, that's
before
yeah,
he did it.
yeah,
So I was like, how the fuck?
yeah. That's just weird.
There's there's no case. He won't win shit.
Yeah, if that's what actually was, then that's just dumb.
Yeah, you look into it, it's exactly that. Like he used a character that Tolkien made that they used that he made.
Like what? Like why is he suing them? Like that makes
And
no
he
sense.
released the stuff after the show came out. So
Yeah,
probably just somebody wants a paycheck.
that's just weird. That's just weird.
He
Like
used my thing. I just made this. He used it.
I mean, some people don't reveal stuff till after the fact because they've kept it secret because they're working on
Exactly,
stuff.
which means they didn't do nothing wrong because they had no fucking idea.
Yeah,
And it's already an established character in the law.
yeah. It's like
They're
some
allowed to use it.
yeah.
Like that's point. That's why I've heard nothing since because it's just
Well, it only just come out from what I saw, but yeah, I haven't seen anything
yeah,
else.
but like there's nothing there.
That's funny. But yeah, still at the same time, it was just like, damn, what have they done? Who did what? Like,
They
fuck.
did nothing wrong. They just used a character from law, like
Maybe
a character's name.
maybe it's just a publicity stunt because no one's watching Rings of Power and they're like, which character is it? Now I need to try and find the character. I'll go watch the show so I can find this character. And what they're talking, maybe they're trying to do that. Maybe they're trying to do a
No,
publicity
that was
stunt.
a successful show though,
Nope.
and there's a second season being made. So ooh,
It dropped like massive amounts of audiences, like partway
did
through the
it?
series. Yeah. Apparently, it didn't do so well.
There's a power.
That's all I've been seeing is it hasn't done so well. Like it dropped viewer base. It dropped like halfway through the season. It dropped like a large percentage of viewers halfway through the season. I haven't even watched it yet.
I watched some of it. I just
You're one of
haven't
those.
gone back to it
You're one of
yet.
those percentages that dropped out.
Yeah, because there's so much things to watch.
Yeah, because apparently like people only watched like the first couple episodes and then dropped out. Like and it's a
It's
large.
like it's like Game of Thrones. It's a slow burn.
Yeah,
It got better as it went on.
yeah,
Mate, I'll still watch it, but I gotta sit
yeah.
down and watch it.
And you
Like I
find
shall
it-
make a day of it. Just boop, all eight episodes. Bam. Now that it's all out, I think it was all out before, wasn't? I can't remember. But no, it was pretty good what I saw of it. Pretty sure it was a success though. See if it was.
Let me have a look. I can find it. Yeah.
Okay, so it apparently was a flop. It
Yeah.
turns out that a mere 37% of people who started the show actually end up finishing it.
Yeah.
And it did that well that there's a second season coming there.
It's like the first two episodes were streamed more than 25 million times, but yeah, it was a lot worse.
People won't go back to it and go, that's a good show now. It's like, just
Well,
watch the rest
that's
of
exactly
it.
it. Like that's exactly it. So maybe people waiting for it to finish out. I don't know if it dropped all at once
Because
or if it was over
I
time.
got 3 episodes in maybe, or nearly halfway, and it did start getting better, like,
That's exactly it.
because it's
So
all talking the first, like, 2-3 episodes.
it's
like,
all that build
all
up
just
and it's
setting
Lord of the
things up.
Rings. Yeah.
Like, have they seen the movies? The first movie just, there's nothing for, like, there's no action that whole fucking movie nearly, like, little bits of it, until the end!
And it's 3
So
hours long.
Boromir just,
Yeah.
that's it. That's the only action in there. I was like, you have to know, like, Lord of the Rings isn't all action. It's heavy in story building. Like it's like Game of
That's
Thrones.
exactly it. That's what got me with
I
Game of
mean, Game of
Thrones.
Thrones had more action, but like,
Yabba, 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 yabba.
and just watch it. Just wait it out.
Watch it, just watch it, just
And the
watch
fact
it,
they did
just
change
watch.
some of the law, but
Yeah.
that's what people got pissed about. It's like they got their own liberties.
So I just hate the idea that they're
They don't
fucking.
have to do a one to one.
I know,
Like
that's why I just hate the idea that they have to reboot fucking Harry Potter. It's like, can't we just get expanded universe?
no, but if done right, we'll get a more expansive look.
Yeah,
If
that's what we're getting, a more insighted look.
which would be good. Like get more than just Harry and Ron in that. Like get
Uh,
more.
it's just crazy. But they
But
apparently,
still, we got to wait a while for that. 10 years of it, so
um,
we got a decade of that coming.
because
A season
there's,
a year, they said. A book a season. But now with
because
10
what was it?
books.
Um,
That must be including Fantastic Beast also. Does that make up the 10 books? Or are they still writing? She's still writing them?
yeah, because there was something going on with it.
Out, rubber band.
Where is it?
Fuck.
Have they
Where
had
is it?
there's rumors they had the cast already lined up.
Oh, I don't know. It's not even in production yet. I mean, it's probably in pre-production, but no one's been cast yet. I don't think. Harry Potter TV
Um,
series.
for those that are
Cast.
listening, we're just trying to find the. I remember seeing a post about it
They're still doing the casting call, I think.
because there was. I don't know if it was legit or not, but I saw some stuff about casting. I was like, oh god. But yeah, I don't know if it's fully up there or not. If it's just speculation. Because there was like speculation that what's his name that played Tom Felton apparently was coming back. Apparently was the rumored. I don't know if it's legit or not. Just people just making up stuff. But apparently Tom Felton was coming back to play his dad, like in the series.
Oh,
So
Lucius.
yeah, he was going to come back and play Lucius now, which is like what the like what? That's just crazy.
That
But it
wouldn't be
makes
bad
sense.
though.
But like yeah, well like that's kind of funny. It's like you're gonna still have like acknowledge to some actors, but like it's a weird thing. It's like do you commit to having both the actors come back in different roles or like maybe
They,
some?
they they should use unknown names for this though.
Yeah,
People who fit the bill, not just because they're a big name or anything.
that's exactly it. Given you
Like, look at the original movies. They used unknown people. I must say
huh?
they are pretty cheesy when you watch them now, but that's what I'm thinking. This could be good if they make it more
Oh, here we
serious.
go.
Not
What's
what?
this? Um, there was a thing here. Where was it? Wait, what?
Because apparently they're looking to change the cast in different ways, so
Yeah,
be a whole different look.
I can't remember what it was. There was something I saw.
No one's been cast yet, because they only just started doing this. Like,
7 seasons playing over 10. It's weird though. It's like 7 seasons, but it's spreading over 10 years. It's like that's three
no,
extra.
there's 10 books. There's 10 books. They're doing the 10 series, 10 seasons. It's a season a book.
There's only 7 books.
10.
10? Was it 10?
Apparently, they're doing 10 seasons. It's a season's a book.
Was it?
Hmm?
No, it's only like.
You have the part one, part twos, and
Yeah, but they were made up later date. Like,
yeah, they're including all the new and old stuff.
because there's only.
There's 10 books.
There's only 7 books.
That's what I mean. I think, but there's 10 seasons.
Yeah, that's like 7 books, but 10 seasons. They've
Hmm.
extended 3. Like
I think they're including maybe Fantastic Beast in there.
that'd be
The
that.
3 of those.
Oh god, that'd be
Because them
weird.
movies did do bad.
Oh, hell no, hell no.
No, the second and third one did. Well, the third one did majorly.
Because of certain.
Because didn't have Johnny Depp.
Yeah, I mean that
He
still
was
works.
keeping that series afloat.
Okay,
That whole
so
rested on
the room.
Johnny
Okay, so here we
Depp.
go. The
Like,
rumored cast was Toby Wolf was apparently playing Harry Potter.
who the fuck is Toby Wolf?
Uh,
I mean, look, Toby.
and then there's apparently Bronte Carmichael is going to be playing Hermione.
Toby Wolf's like 70 years old.
No, he's a kid.
Oh, he's an old dude with a moustache.
No, it's a kid. Wolf with two O's.
Oh, what the fuck? Literally.
Yeah.
Toby Wood. Toby. Oh,
Wolf.
is it a W? Oh, that's a fuck looking Harry Potter.
That's a poor kid. picking up,
He should not be playing Harry Potter.
picking on a kid like that.
No, I'm just saying, like, I'm so used to Harry Potter being a lot different than that.
And then there's I know right. And then there's Bronte Carmichael. She's playing Hermione. And then there's Joshua Pickering, who's playing Ron Weasley. Who he looks more like Harry Potter, like that we know of, than. So these are all rumors though. And then
Yeah,
there was Tom
so
Felton's
take it
footage
with a
as
big
well.
grain of salt.
And then there was the rumor also had Adam Driver apparently as Severus Snape.
I mean, that could
And then
work,
it had
but like,
Helen Mirren as Minerva McGonagall.
nah.
And then Blair Underwood as Albus Dumbledore.
Albus has to be old.
Yeah, so I don't know.
You legit do what the movie did. You get an old guy to play Dumbledore.
Right? So that's what
Hopefully
I was
they
like,
don't pass away like I can't remember his name did
like the first
in the
one?
first three
Yeah.
movies. That's sad because he was such a good fucking Dumbledore, wasn't he? Like
Oh, great old bloke.
he was so softly spoken and shit. Like he was angry,
Right?
but then like,
And
the
then,
angry
and then they
raging
had
voice.
replace him. But
Silence!
I know, like, hello, children, welcome to the sword. Like it was so like when he was mad, you're like, oh fuck, you actually felt it. And then there was old mate who took over, and he's just
Then
like,
Michael Gambon, who was a good Dumbledore, but way different.
he just brought a different mood to it. Exactly.
I prefer the old one, like the OG Dumbledore.
OG Dumbledore.
But given the time, when it's given to you, silence. Like he was whispering half the time, like just talk very softly. He was literally like literally like everyone's grandpa, wasn't he? Like just softly spoken, then he got angry. He got angry.
Yeah.
Of
Crazy.
my lord. How can we get Clint Eastwood as Dumbledore?
Oh god. Get off my lawn. With the big grey beard.
Potter.
God damn it.
Give him the big old fucking blonde wig and the hat and the
big
fucking
white-
massive beard.
He would sound like the groundskeeper. The old groundskeeper like, my cat! We're not
When
my
did he
cat.
be groundskeeper again? Because he can still fucking do it.
Yeah. Be interesting.
He was old then, he's old now still. Fuck him. He can fucking do that. Put him in there.
Fuck him, he can do it. He's old, he can do it.
I mean, he's barely in the movies, but when he's in there, he's fucking good.
Not my cat.
He did it.
It was him. He did it. Oh, he was crazy, that old bloke.
Right, you're so good at it. Like even in what movie is it in? It's a show
Yeah.
with
I think I know what you're thinking.
Ricky Gervais.
Yeah, yeah.
He plays his dad.
Yeah.
He's fucking good in that too. Forgot what it was though. What was that? I'll say Derek, but it's not Derek.
What's that? Was it the movie?
It's
or
his
the
new show that's getting a new
Dead?
season.
The one where his partner passed away or something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, they had the dude playing his dad.
Yeah. He's like, get over it. You'll be fine.
Right?
I was like, bro.
That's true though. Get over it. No, there's another season, but I forgot where that was streaming actually. Was that on Prime?
That was
on
one of them.
Netflix.
I can't remember. It's one of them.
Look at that.
You gotta look
There's
at it. You gotta look at it. Oh my god, my
have
nose.
a fucking look at that.
It's gotta look at it. My nose is getting
First I
worse.
already saw
Oh
the second
no, what
season.
what's
Wasn't
going
there a
on with my
third?
nose?
Ricky Gervais.
What is going on with my nose? It sounds so bad.
Ricky Gervais is 61.
Holy shit. Fuck, I didn't think he was that old.
I didn't think he was in his 40s.
I thought he was in his 50s, not his 40s.
Ricky Gervais.
Ricky the Vase. We could add Ricky Gervais on.
Ricky Gervais.
I don't know what Ricky Gervais has been doing.
Oh, it's called Afterlife.
Afterlife.
Yes.
I don't know what Ricky Gervais has been up to. I could ask him, but it's too late. I was going to ask you how Ricky Gervais is doing.
Ricky Gervais.
He's online.
Yeah, there's only 18 episodes. Went for 3 years. So it should be that short. Like only 18 episodes.
Just messaging him asking how Ricky Gervais is doing.
Season 3, episode 6. There's a third season!
The third season?
Yeah, there's a third season.
Oh, I haven't watched it. I was going to watch it at some point.
I watched the second. I haven't watched the third.
I haven't even watched it at all.
Where's it on? I can't remember.
Anyway.
Afterlife.
Have you got anything else?
I do not.
Oh,
I do not. Oh, apparently the Power Rangers movie is pretty average.
pretty mid.
Yeah,
Pretty-
pretty average.
Is it pretty mid? Pretty mid.
Pretty. Oh, I think it said weird.
No, mid.
Pretty
I
weird.
can't because my sign.
No, the nose.
Mid. M-I-D.
Fucking me up.
Pretty mid.
Yeah, like it shouldn't have been made. That's how bad that is. Then again, you got to give them props for being like in their 50s and that doing that.
Was it psychopathic traits prevalent in Australian teens who troll study finds? I think that's just narcissism, not psychotic.
What the fuck?
I don't think that's psychotic.
Psychotic.
That's just narcissistic.
Everyone's narcissistic in their own way. Except me, I'm just a dick. My ego is bigger than Donald Trump's.
Oh!
What?
Australian comedian Barry Humphries dies in hospital aged 89.
That was a few days ago, wasn't it?
I don't know. I know he was in hospital.
Yeah.
It was posted an hour
That's
ago.
sad. Oh, fuck. Barry Humphries.
Humphries, 89, died on Saturday at Sydney's St Victorian Hospital, where he had been
Wait,
treated for various
just
health issues.
now.
Yeah.
Today?
Yeah.
Oh, Barry Humphries. Oh, it was Edna. Dame Edna.
Yeah. Barry Humphries. I heard something had
Mason.
happened. I heard he had been dealing with some issues, but yeah.
He passed away today. Fucking hell.
I had to get back on my feet. I'm going back on the tour. There also have broken hip knees, but yeah, he's been a bit ill. But he had a few complications, I guess.
Well, there you go. Dame Edna. As well. I fucking forgot he was Dame Edna. I really did.
Yeah.
Until I just saw the picture. I'm like, fucking hell.
Oh man. I mean, he was
Because
89.
he's been away for a long time.
Yeah. That's why I was like, I'll just check. Oh.
That's sad.
And Barry Humphries, that's an icon. I mean, 89. Well done.
Right?
Well fucking done.
He's had a good innings. 89. 1934. He's seen it all literally.
Yeah.
He's seen the world wars plus COVID. Hopefully and thankfully he gets seen no more because it's not fucking good.
I know, the world.
But no, that's sad. Barry Humphries. He's a fucking Aussie legend.
You have to make a post. Put it up.
Alright?
Oh, bloody hell. Imagine if he was a little bit younger. Like, I imagine if the Arnie Donna boys did a crossover with Barry Humphries. That would have been great.
you mean Dame Edna,
Yeah.
not Barry Humphries.
I know.
You Dame Edna.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I haven't seen him on TV for a long time.
No,
What,
it's been a while.
2005 maybe? in the mid 2000s.
I know
It was
Daniel was
fucking
like
every. He
the
was he was
perfect
everywhere.
the drag queen character. Like that was the mother of drag queens basically in Australia. Like
For a long ass time. Like, damn.
yep.
And the other drag queen is Eric Banner.
Eric back from yeah, because Priscilla. Was it Guy Pearce? Fucking uh Eric Banner. Who else was in that? Who else was in? That's so many fucking.
I don't know. Hang on.
There's a lot.
We're giving everyone a fucking what's it called? A history lesson of Aussie shit right now.
Oh yeah.
But what the fuck did Brad Pitt come up there? What the fuck? Oh, was that like 2000s, 90s, 2000s?
Oh, that was so long ago.
Fuck me! I just saw something. I want to watch Troy. Troy was so good.
Yeah.
Didn't say he's in Priscilla, Queen of the Desert. What year was it? What the fuck? He-
Download these images for the post. Oh. Burping
I don't
with
even
what?
know he's. Hey,
What's that? Priscilla.
oh, I found it. You got Hugo Weaving, Guy Pearce, Terrence Stamp, Bill Hunter, Al Clark.
I haven't seen that in years. Since I was a kid.
Eric Banner wasn't in that, was he?
Yeah, I thought he wasn't he?
It's not on his credits.
Oh, maybe it wasn't. I don't know.
It was Hugo Weaving, Guy Pearce, and Terrence Stamp
Oh, well.
playing Bernadette, Adam, and Anthony Tick. That's on Prime, bro. It's on fucking
It's on
Prime.
Prime.
You can watch it. That was 1994.
1994. Fucking hell. Yeah, Hugo Weaving.
I remember. Yeah, there's no Eric Banner.
Terrence Stamp. Wow.
Terrence Stamp.
That's hilarious. Terrence
Isn't he
Stamp.
from England?
Yeah. That's hilarious.
I somehow got Hugo Weaving mixed up with Eric Banner.
Yeah.
I think.
Most probably. Or was it Guy?
No, it was definitely Hugo Weaving because I thought he was in it. Oh,
Yeah.
I thought it was Eric Banner.
I know, like, Hugo Weaving did Priscilla Queen of the Desert, but he didn't want to come back as Red Skull.
No, because I did Red Soul Dirty.
Yeah. He didn't like it. This was sad. It's funny.
No, Priscilla, they just got to do whatever the fuck they wanted.
Such a good movie. From what I kind of remember.
Been a long time since I've seen it. I was a kid, I think.
Oh,
Terrence Stamp, though, I forgot he was
Yeah.
even in that.
that's crazy. I forgot about that too.
He got
Anyway.
us 102.
Oh, anyway, do you want to wrap up the podcast?
1938.
Jim? Do you want to wrap up the podcast?
Yes, give me a second.
I'm nasally as fuck. I need to go blow my nose.
This is your Daisy as fuck.
Yeah.
But on that one, my dude, thank you again for joining us on the episode. I've put my book away. Episode 16, I think it is, of Bendy Boss. As always, we appreciate you watching, listening, and it all matters. Do I point that way or this way? I don't know. That way.
Yeah.
Happiness matters. And as always, what a time to do that, Des. We have been Dale and Jim, and we'll catch you guys next week. Bye bye.
Hey, Yahoo!
I remember the dude climbing. Yeah. What was that? That fucking show.
That was oh fucking it was that The Price is Right.
Remember the dude on the ski? He got off the edge.
If you didn't get the price at the right time, like you didn't stop and make him stop.
Right?
You're like, yoli, 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 you go down.
Go off the edge.
You had to like be at the right time to stop him.
I remember that like so fucking vividly. The dude on the skis was going up the mountain.
Yoli, yoli, yoli.
I've got. How'd that actually go? I mean,
Oh, look
YouTube.
at that, yeah.